अहिले इन्सेनाडा मेक्सिकोमा पुग्यौँ क्रुजबाट भर्खर ओर्लेको यो यहाँको लोकल बसहरू हो इमिग्रेसनबाट बाहिर निस्किन साथ अब यहाँको त्यो मेक्सिकोले भनेअनुसार हामी क्रुज लिँदैछौँ त्यसैले लोकल बसमा नगइकन एक्सकर्सनको बसमा जाने त्यसपछि यहाँ म्युजियम छ त्यसपछि त्यसको पछाडि अर्को म्युजियम फ्रीमा छ बच्चाहरूको लागि त्यसपछि फर्केर आएर इन्सेनाडा मेक्सिकोको our cruise. See how big it is? Almost 5,000-6,000 people in this cruise. Whole world is in the cruise. Everything is going on. Concert, casino, dance, everything. Music, bar. Police guards here. हाम्रो क्रुज कति गहिरो पानीमा राख्नुपर्ने रहेछ 5-6 हजार मान्छे खाना बेड्स डान्स गर्ने कन्सर्ट हलहरू जम्मै स्विमिङ पुल वाटर स्लाइड्स सबै छ कसरी राख्ने हो थाहा छैन क्रुजबाट बाहिर निस्किँदै इन्सेनाडा स्ट्रिटमा घुम्दै छोरालाई म्युजियम देखाउन लाग्यो यहाँ
We are in the Mexico City right now. Come on, Choro. We are in Mexico City and we are going to the museum over there for my
aquarium is under construction.
¿Cómo está?
इन्सेनाडाको म्युजियममा पस्दैछौँ पसेर अब हेर्न लागेका छौँ यो सबै पुरानो यहाँको चिजहरू
Go ahead.
Yes. Mexico. Right, I can follow it. They live in here like that and they on and they see that hand is there. Over there. Did you see the elephant here too? Yeah. I think they have lots of elephant before. Look at all the rock. Very nice rock here. Come on this way.
Come on, see the never there.
Wow, today it's fun. what you said?
Ambil hasil pala ini bulan, hey?
सबैको आफ्नो आफ्नो हिस्ट्री अब जियोग्राफीहरू हुन्छ नि त
What? Nothing there?
That's okay, sort of whatever we have to respect.
No. I said he didn't see anything. Wow. He got one. Hey, this is a museum.
Oh yeah? That's the engineering. Sure.
It looks like it was the museum had that head. And then it had that bird.
म्युजियमको पछाडि अलिकति टुरिस्ट मार्केट रहेछ यहाँ टुरिस्ट मार्केटमा सबै हेर्दै
Oh, miss. These are grass. All the marks is here.
We have lunch on the cruise.
आर्ट ग्यालरी म्युजियमको पछाडि पहिला यही क्यासिनो र होटल हुन्थ्यो अहिले ग्यालरी छ मोटरसाइकल पनि रेन्ट गरेर मोटरसाइकल जस्तो यस्तो गाडीहरू रेन्ट गरेर मजाले घुम्नु पाउने हो तर खोइ आफूलाई आँटै आउँदैन कहाँ जाने के हो थाहै छैन एक्सिडेन्ट पऱ्यो भने बर्बाद थियो इन्सेनाडाको डाउन टाउन मजाले चट्टै बोयफ्रेन्ड गर्लफ्रेन्डलाई दुईजना चारजना भयो भने त्यहाँ हुन्छ कुकुर मन पराउने होला क्या त्यो मलाई त लाग्छ तिनीहरू अमेरिकाबाट आएर यहाँ बिजनेस गरिरहेको छ Ensenada downtown street एकछिन यसरी हिँडेर चारैतिर हिँडेर आएर क्रुजमा फर्किँदै अब फेरि बस टुर लिनु पर्यो एक्सकर्सनको लागि यही हो हाम्रो क्रुज कार्निभल इन्सपाइरेसन Ensenada Ensenada, Mexico.
I wear my daddy glasses.
Going back to the cruise, have some lunch, and go to the bus excursion of downtown.
I'm recording.
You too? We are in Mexico, Ensenada, right?
Yeah.
Excursion.
Mommy. Not taking picture.
That's the bus we're gonna be touring. See,
Wow.
that's the bus we're gonna be touring. Double-decker bus. हामीले पनि त्यही बसमा चढ्ने हो त्यस्तो डबल-डेकर माथि होइन अब हावा आइरहेछ माथि हुनु पनि हुँदैन हामीलाई बिचमा बस्ने
Friends, and muy buenas tardes. Are you guys ready to have some fun today? Woo! I thought so. I knew you had it in it. I know it's a little bit later on in the day, but hey, it's still early, right? It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit windy up here, so yes, let's make sure that we hang on to all of our hats and anything that might fly off of our heads today, okay? And downstairs, for those of you who didn't see me, I will be your tour guide today, and hopefully you can hear everything that I'm saying. If it's too loud for you, you can always ask your driver to adjust the volume to whatever's more comfortable to you guys. So, once we're ready to take off, our wonderful driver downstairs will give one very loud and long honk. That means that we will be ready to get this show on the road. But first of all, I'm going to be passing around this clipboard. This is a very important clipboard. There's a sign in there. I want to introduce to you guys the heart of our operation, our wonderful driver downstairs, the one and the only, Enrique. Let's stomp our face to say hello, to say buenas tardes, and also to say hello to our friends downstairs. Enrique is the best double-decker fun bus driver in all of Baja California. He always picks us up and he always brings us back in one piece. That's his guarantee, right? We don't want to come back in one piece today, including myself. Sound like a plan? On your right hand side, let's get our cameras ready. We have these beautiful sea lines here on your right hand side. Woo! Look at Mark like a sea lion. Let's hear it. Oh my goodness, they are posing. One of them is flopping its fin to say hello. Oh, aren't they beautiful? The California sea lion is native here to Baja California, ladies and gentlemen. They love to hang out here at Cruise Port. Oh, one of them was saying hello. Excelente. There is lots of food for them to take advantage of in this area. Lots of sardines and anchovies. And yes, that is why they give off a very strong odor. Okay? I call it the sea lion funk. And then we're going to downstairs agree with what we are saying up here. He's going to count one time for a yes, the flex one. 2 hearts is a no. And 3 humps is a maybe or I don't know. Which is always the easiest answer, right? Exactly, IDK. Especially when you don't want to tell
It's like the buses a lot. He talks to you. I have
I have no idea what he's saying. He gets excited sometimes, so we're just going to have to roll with the punches. Going south or straight on our coastal boulevard, you will eventually hit our local beach, Playa Hermosa, which is a beautiful beach. It's about a 10-minute drive and not too bad. And it's an awesome area. We can go swimming. There's a couple restaurants there as well. And if you keep going northbound, like you mentioned, you're going to head towards our wonderful highway, which we will be going on in just a moment. And we actually have to get on the other side of this street. Okay, so have your costumes picked out? Yay! Alright, good. I have no idea what I'm thinking, but hey, still got a couple of days to work that out. So we're going to be celebrating its anniversary on October 31st, and we're also going to be giving haunted tours of the ex-hotel Riviera. Would anyone take a haunted tour? No. Oh, I saw no hands, but I got a yes downstairs. You are brave. I'm a big chicken. I haven't done it. I have heard some pretty crazy things about it. Not for me. Okay? So now the ex-hotel Riviera is a wonderful history museum that is open to the public. But you have these very handsome old pets. If they were real gold, they wouldn't be there. This is called the Plaza de la Patria. Patria in Espanol means nation pride. Okay? So those 3 golden heads, apart from being very handsome, they're very important people throughout our history. So for example, on the far left, we had Benito Juarez, who was the president of Mexico during the French invasion. He has been the only president, till present day, to hold office that is indigenously Mexican. Okay, his family was from Oaxaca. He was from Zapotec origin. All of the other presidents in our history have had some kind of European influence in their families. Okay? It is very important
his presidency was actually around the same time as Abraham Lincoln's. Yeah, so they met, they actually shared many of the same ideals. They had a great relationship. Now we all know Honest Abe was a very tall man, right? Benito Juarez was a very short man. So that was a really big contrast, a really big difference when they would take their picture, right? But they were buddies. Also here on your left-hand side, in between this little hallway, we're going to be seeing an orange building. This is a hot spot here in town, ladies and gentlemen. This orange building is our Mercado Negro, our black market. Oh, what can we find at a black market? Maybe a seafood cocktail. Maybe a deep fried fish. I don't know, you name it, they got it. It's almost lunchtime, guys, I know. And there's a wonderful walkway right behind there where it takes you all along our wonderful public room and club. So, we have our top 3 industries, like I mentioned. Seafood is number 1. From Tijuana, here to downtown Ensenada. It's only about 2.5 hours southeast from here. We have one of the tallest peaks in our entire state and one of the largest pine tree forests in all of Mexico. What a big difference, right, from what we're seeing here. And apart from being very large, we do have female scientists per capita. We're giving it an extra VIP detour. So if you're not a scientist, you're a tour guide. Yeah, like me, I'm a tour guide. So here on your right-hand side, we have this gray building. This is a branch of our national university, the UNAM. This stands for La Universidad Nacional Autónoma de Mexico. Mexico. So the UNAM is ranked one of the top 100 universities in all of Latin America. It's actually based in Mexico City, our capital. But the branch that we have here specializes in teaching nanosciences and nanotechnology. CESE. It's an acronym. This is el Centro de Investigaciones Científicas de Estudios Superiores en Ensenada. You guys already knew that. Oh yeah. So we just call it CCESE. Our Science Investigation Center is the only building in all of Ensenada that have smart technology. So they have state-of-the-art technology, right? The machinery. They have one of the largest microscopes in all of Mexico. And they do have scientists that are working on different projects with scientists from all over the world. Russian ambassador, French interior as well, right? So this is our wonderful viewpoint. This is El Mirador Fernando Gonzaga. But us locals, we call it the mosquito. But there's no mosquitoes. Like none. So I don't know why we call it that. We just like giving weird names to places. This is a very popular area for people that are coming in on car from out of town. Just stretch your legs, take some pictures, breathe in that nice, really ocean, salty air. And of course, this is where we have our wonderful Ensenada sign here on your right-hand side. Right next door to Ensenada, of course, we have our wonderful map of our state. The bus has come to complete where Ensenada began as a community, as a society in the 1800s. So we're going to be seeing some of the oldest buildings here. And we're going to see a whole lot of action. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of people in town. Our historic district is also known as the European district. European district in Ensenada, of all places. How did that happen? When? Why? ¿Por qué? So in the 1800s, this was the time of the French invasion here in Mexico. So we needed to populate this area as much as possible so that it would look like a threat. We also saw in the United States a whole lot of families immigrating from different parts of Europe, right? They were escaping religious persecution. They did come towards the west. And guess what? They found us here in Baja California. And they decided to settle, right? So some of the oldest buildings that we have are not going to look very Mexican. Some of the very first prominent families weren't Mexican. Some were French, some were German. You think Enrique can take us up there, guys? Yeah. I don't know. Let's give him a drum roll. Let's give him a drum roll. That is a steep hill. I don't know.
The man was walking across the street.
Not today, my goodness. Woo, that is a steep hill. It actually gets steeper around the corner. This street is called Avenida Miguel Alemán. And you know what? I forgot to mention that the fun bus is fiction. Oh, right. Pretty cool. So we gotta give Enrique a break. That would have been kind of tough, right? I'm sure we all remember when we started learning how to drive
Mexico.
stick, that we avoided hills at all costs. I know I did. So that hill leads up to those beautiful homes that we see there on your left. This is the residential area of Chapultepec. And check out this stuff. If that's not Carnival, I don't know what else. That's the Beverly Hills of Ensenada, the 90210. Okay, that's where you live if you're the fabulous type. And of course, these homes range in prices and in fabulosity. Most of them are from older families that we have here. In comparison, we also have this beautiful German Tudor home on our left-hand side, as well as this blue Victorian that's all decked out and ready for Halloween. If you keep looking on both your right and your left-hand side, you're going to see kind of the similar style. So do we see that European kind of architecture there, especially with that blue Victorian, right? So this is where the European families came to settle. This is where they bought their land, this is where they started building their homes, and of course started some of the oldest businesses that we have here in town. So this was definitely the... Hang on, here we go! See little houses like this for nothing, right? What are the prices like? With these older homes, this depends. They can range from about $350,000 to $500,000, $700,000. Depends. And the thing is, American citizens can own property. Not property, they can own homes, but not the actual property that it's on. Okay? So that's the catch. On your right hand side, check this out. We have a wonderful Central Park. Everyone here in town. Everyone saying Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Say Enrique. Enrique. Say arriba. Arriba. Oh, you guys are good. You're feisty too. So in this area of Ruiz Street, we got a lot of shops, right? This is where us locals can find local and regional products, and we do have a series. Okay. It's also where we have zapaterias, lencerías, librerías, paleterías, sombrerías, joyerías, limpiaduras. On your right hand side, we also have coffee and beer, Ensenada, more popular locations, all different kinds of mixed drinks, like coffee, and of course wine, soda, water, and you can This is where we will be giving you guys your experience. Okay? It's a very busy street. We've got a lot going on, so we have divided it into 3 sections for you guys. This northern section where we are now, this is the bar district of Carnival. Our central district is the shopping district, and our southern district is the restaurant district. It's a more mellow area. You guys are looking for your coffee shop, or I don't know, right? So this central district where we are now, as you can see on both your right and your left hand side, we have all these different shops where you can compare products, compare prices, maybe even barter. Oh, we have here on the right hand side, Happy Pharmacy, always recommended, right next door to Licores Plaza, where you can find some excellent deals on some bottles of tequila to take back with you, because you can, and you should. Yes, you can. Each person above the age of 21, please, is allowed 2 liters of alcohol before they tax the duty on it. 2 liters, usually about 2 bottles, okay? Also, here on your left-hand side, highly recommended on the corner, we have Real McCoy. Because ladies, we have semi-precious silver. You want something nice. Also recommended on your right side, we have my bar
बस्नु पुग्यो तर चस्माहरु पनि धीरे धीरे
If you're looking for something in particular, we are locals, not locals. Not yet. We're locals, so we know where you can find the best products at the best price.
Mariachi is local.
And wherever you go, make sure you mention that you're on the fun bus. Show them your bright orange wristband. We are some cool cats in this part of town. Okay? You will get better service. And hey, maybe even a better deal. That's how cool we are. Alright? So we are nearing our parking space, and we're not just going to drop you off. Forget about check. Okay? The bus is going to stay here. We're not moving. If you have any questions during your shopping time, or if you want to come back before the designated time to rest your feet, or if you are a really big shopper and your hands are full and you want to drop some things off so that you can get going, that's
Esta es la avenida bendita. Tampoco. Oigan, que no. No, entonces no, vamos. Y volver. No. Vea, espera.
Amor de cuatro paredes.
No.
यहाँ किनाराको बस पुगेर डाउनटाउनमा मेन स्ट्रिटमा छोडिदिएको रहेछ मेन स्ट्रिटमा घुम्दै अलिअलि पिक्चर लिँदै हिँड्दै गर्दै डाउनटाउन घुम्नु पुग्यो बुढी इन्सेनाराको क्रुजभित्र जानुभन्दा पहिला यो ठमेल जस्तो लाग्छ नेपालको त मलाई यो ठमेल बसन्तपुर
Dresses, blouses.
असमी
Got Cuban cigars, sir. How many cigars for you?